All right, welcome back to the Run.down post-game show here on the Strickland YouTube channel, Strickland Twitter, and if you're listening to this the day after, Strickland Podcast Network. I'm Sam. I'm joined by Tyrese. The Knicks win 140-132 in their second game of Emirates NBA Cup group play against the Miami Heat. Shout out to FanDuel for the sponsor. But yeah, the Knicks win in one of the weirdest games, I will say, of the season, the early season so far. In a game where the Knicks come in already shorthanded with no Jalen Brunson, sustained that sprained ankle. Please get some ankle braces, by the way, Jalen Brunson. And then we lose OG Anunoby about 5 minutes into the game with a strained hamstring, a injury that has plagued him before several times. So that will be interesting to see what happens with him there. But yeah, the Knicks come into this game and they lose they have two of their main key pieces out. And here comes the heroics of one Landry Shamet and Jordan Clarkson and Josh Hart off the bench. Having games of their lives, basically, especially with Landry Shamet, 36 points off the bench, his career high, 12 and 19 from the field and 6 of 12 from three. Absolutely amazing game from him. And we'll talk more about him and the future of this bench going forward. Jordan Clarkson also with 24 off the bench. And Josh Hart with, of course, a signature Josh Hart triple-double with 12, 12, and 10. Just all-around amazing games off the bench for those three guys. And I didn't even mention Karl-Anthony Towns and his atomic first half, scoring 31 points and shooting the three ball absolutely amazingly in that first half. But yeah, this was one of the wildest games I can remember.
It's only wild if you don't believe it. Some of us been with the Sham God since day one, 10 toes down, seated, and my boy Habibi Landry Shamet, aka my Somali prince, is finally showing the world what I already knew, which was shooters shoot, ooters oot, and light skins have a place in this league. Between him and Jordan Clarkson, we never being led astray. I need my choir music. I don't have it right now, unfortunately. However, at the end of the light, at the end of the tunnel, I know Jordan Clarkson got me. Turned back the clock for the cup. 24 and 3, 5 rebounds, 11 free throws. 11 free throws. Who needs Jalen Brunson when we have the whistle from Jordan Clarkson? That's a foul grifter right there. Shamet, what else is there to say? Everybody else kind of did their shit. Cat actually had a good game. I'll give him that. Everybody else kind of existed, but at the end of the day, my bench is full of demons. My bench is full of demons. That's the best bench in the league right there. Never in doubt.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, this game was really just Cat, Shamet, Hart, and Clarkson, really. Like, they carried the load for this team. Mitch had 10 rebounds in like 14 minutes due to foul trouble, of course. And then Macau, he had 15, 5, 5, and 7 steals. Really would have appreciated, one shots going in for one, and him being able to get one more assist would have really made my night. But yeah, he struggled from the field. His shot looked really off. 6 of 21 from the field. Wow, took 21 shots. It did feel like 21 shots. Because a lot of them were not going in. 3 of 12 from the field. But defensively, his impact was felt. 7 steals, 2 blocks. That's absolutely crazy right there. But yeah, I mean, Cat and Shamet with 39 and 36. I mean, if you told me tonight that Shamit was going to score more than 20, I would have raised my eyebrows slightly. But to get 36 out of him off the bench, I mean, he looks really comfortable. So I'm just wondering, what is his role going forward? Schwen, your TV's kind of loud.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the church.
It's good. But yeah, no, I'm interested to see, you know, how like this Jalen Brunson list and now OG Anunoby list team, you know, looks for the next couple of weeks or so, and then when those guys get reintegrated, how does that all mesh?
I don't care. Shammy's 35.
Isn't the real question is, I mean, when OG gets back, how do you think he's going to adapt to coming off the bench?
For Landry Shamet?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see OG hitting fucking, you know, what did he have? What did Shamet finish with? 34 points?
36.
36 points? Yeah, OG's got a lot of work to do to get back that spot. No, I mean, obviously that's a huge loss. And look, they're very fortunate Landry Shamet had the game he did today, because I have no fucking clue how they would have won otherwise.
Mikal couldn't throw a rock into the ocean. Like, it was going to be very dark for this.
Yeah, Mikal couldn't. Yeah, Mikal couldn't hit shit. Deuce he had a couple of decent mid-range buckets, but he didn't really have anything. And I would just say, like, I don't even think it's just that Shamet is, obviously the fact that he hit the shots that he hit was great, but like, you watch how many shots he's getting open. And it's not just because like guys are creating them for him. Sure, of course, guys are creating those shots for him, but his movement is so good in this system right now. Like the way he relocates for corner threes it's better than anybody on the team. Maybe Mikal is really good too, but he obviously couldn't get anything going today. But yeah, Shamet was excellent, man. And I don't know, I just thought that was a tremendous performance from him, kind of an out of body performance from him, actually. And I got to say, like, I know Carl, what did he finish with 38? He only had 7 points in the second half. I thought he had an excellent game. I thought he was so good today. You know, that second half, you could tell, like, there were a couple of bad shots he took, but he didn't force it. And Miami was showing a ton of respect for him. They were doubling him when he was catching the ball 18, 20 feet out. And, you know, we know Cat in those moments can be prone to making bad decisions, bad reads, turn it over, get stripped, whatever. Tonight, he was excellent. I thought his passing in those situations was great. And he also successfully avoided his stupid arm hook foul. So kudos to him. I think he might have gotten away with one on Wiggins early in the game, but yeah, I don't know. He was great tonight. Him and Shamet were awesome. And then, you know, Clarkson, I know that Tyrese maybe felt something when he checked in today.
I felt it move.
And yeah, him and Hart were great. Mitch was awesome. You know, I don't think Deuce and Mikal, obviously they did not have good games offensively, but you know, sometimes you just need to just like fucking give whatever you have out there. And say what you want about Mikal. What did he end up having? 6 steals, five assists. Like, yes, yeah, he had 40 in 42 minutes. Like, guys chipped in, and you got something from everybody basically. So yeah, that was a great win. That's their best win in the season so far as I'm concerned. Just given, you know, you're down Brunson, OG gets hurt. What is it, like 5 minutes into the game basically? And yeah, it was great. They were great tonight. They deserve to win, and they deserve to cover.
We cover at home, baby. We cover at home.
8-1 against the spread at home. If you like money, just letting you know.
And that one doesn't count because the Magic play prison ball. So really 8-0 when you think about it.
Is Sam recording like outside? Yeah, it's like fucking dark ass background, bro.
Well, that's my curtain. I have blackout curtains.
Looks like the Blair Witch Project.
But yeah, no, what you call it? The fuck? What did I do?
Also,
Yes.
Shane had a healthy 69 true shooting on the season.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the other thing too with Mikel, right? He was like shooting out of his fucking mind the first, however many games of the season. You're gonna have, a stinker here and there. Can we talk about the whistle a little bit? Are we let do that? Can we talk about that?
Yes, we can. And I feel like across the league, it's been really bad to start this year.
I feel like every time I watch Jaquez, every time I watch Denny Avdia, every time I watch one of these fucking bowling ball ass wings who have no fucking bag, who can't fucking shoot for real, they just run into guys and we're rewarding this bullshit. Like, he got a foul today where he was completely out of control. He's collapsing in the ground, elbows Mikel in the face, and that's rewarded with free throws. Like, we have got to stop. The league, it's out of control right now around the league. It is absolutely ridiculous. There was that game, what was it, last week when Denny had he started 0 of 11, but he still had 12 points at halftime or something. And it's like, why? That shouldn't be possible, and it shouldn't be rewarded, and shouldn't be allowed. Like, this is just getting to just epidemic proportions at this rate. Like,
it's really bad.
Skill.
It's really
reward
bad.
Actual skill, and then meanwhile, Cat will get fucking assaulted, and he's not getting calls. And I would be okay with that if you would just stop calling this bullshit that a Hawk has get. I mean, fucking Jovic, this guy's bitching about everything. Get the fuck out of here, okay? You're not even.
That guy has to be one of the most. He has to be one of the most uncoordinated 6'10" players I've ever seen.
He got fucking paid because Pat Riley's senile ass thought it was Jokic.
But yeah, no. The refereeing has been bad, and I've observed this across the league. Like, it's not even just Knicks games. I mean, the last game against the Magic, sure, the Magic beat us up on defense and whatever, but and they have that reputation now as the tough physical team, so they get away with murder on defense as well. But yeah, no, the refereeing has been bad. It's just inconsistent. And I feel like last year, or at least towards the end of last year, they made some decent progress. And they weren't calling games as tight. They were letting teams be a lot more physical with each other. Even in the playoffs, it felt like the refereeing got a little bit better. And then this year, it's right back to where we were in the beginning of last year. So hopefully the league can, correct this, because it's doesn't make these games as enjoyable as they should be. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just reward skill, man. I'm sorry. I don't watch the NBA to watch a bunch of dudes shoot free throws. I don't understand what we're doing. And to your point, yeah, it feels like we've completely regressed from progress that was made. I mean, this is a contact sport. Okay, so if guys want to run fucking HB dive like they're Jerome Bettis, that's fine. Just don't call a foul. That's fine. That it is okay. You don't need to call a foul every single time there's fucking contact on a drive. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I don't even know why this has just become a thing again. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Don't you love when everybody's SGA? It's great.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with SGA is he's actually awesome, so I understand why he will get a nice whistle. Jaime Jaquez is not awesome. Jaime Jaquez fucking sucks. I will not respect his game ever. All he does is run into people. He's a clown show, man.
Not to mention, we have the power wing who just HB dives into people, and he only got 2 free throws, which is hilarious. And
you know what? Fuck Jaime Jaquez. This motherfucker ruined our season 2 years ago. Enough with this fucking clown. Get him out of the fucking league.
Did he really ruin it, given the fact
that
they better without Julius Randle on the court?
No, they definitely ruined the season. They probably could use Julius.
That Julius Randle injury spiraled into many other things that had a butterfly.
Yeah, I mean, and he's actually the cause of Julius's crippling weed addiction.
his family destroying marijuana addiction.
Julius Randle finally sober.
I told I met up with my buddy like a few weeks ago, we were talking about that, and he's like, you know what happened, right? I was like, nah, I have no idea. He's like, he was like, Kaiden's probably old enough where Julius can't just be fucking blazing anywhere he wants. So his wife told him to go smoke in the room, and he got fucking depressed. He's just sitting there smoking by himself.
He's like, fuck,
isolated
man.
from his family.
That's hilarious. All right. We didn't do a live stream after the Magic game. That is the game where
My life got ruined.
Brunson got hurt. That's very dramatic, Tyrese. Brunson got hurt. The Knicks win streak got snapped. A lot of the Knicks struggled in that game. Bridges, OG, Towns. It wasn't a really good game at all for much of the Knicks. They really came back down to earth, especially after what looked like a very positive offensive explosion to start the season. What are some things that you guys noticed that other teams might be looking to either exploit or whatnot from the Knicks?
They can't run the Cat Mitch thing without Brunson. That is like super evident. The offense just has zero flow with the perimeter players they have available without, and if you're going to do it, you've got to have Clarkson start. Like, you've got to have somebody that has some credibility as a true like pick and roll. Yeah, just somebody that can like really run pick and rolls and get into the paint and create out of that. So that is probably my main takeaway. Like, I do think teams are getting even more kind of like, you can just see that if Mitch isn't kind of dominating the glass in those minutes, it's pretty hard. Like, the Knicks are not getting quality shots in those lineups. And I thought that was the case against Orlando as well. So that, that was with Brunson. So that's something that I think Mike Brown probably needs to reevaluate, especially now with Brunson out for however long he's out for. You've got to figure that out. I thought he would start Clarkson. He didn't. I'm fine with him starting Deuce, especially because he was quick to make adjustments. But I think, if Brunson is out on Monday, I would be pretty unhappy if Brunson isn't if Clarkson isn't starting, because, again, if you're going to go double big, then Clarkson needs to start. I'd prefer if Mitch just didn't start. Because right now, if you don't trust Yabusele, it's like kind of hard to kind of have that integrity of 48 minutes of quality center play, because you're overlapping Mitch and Cat too. So that's something he's got to look at. I actually thought the Yabu center minutes, not good. I thought when he was at the 4 or whatever, he was fine. He didn't play that much. I think that's another thing Mike Brown just needs to like kind of figure out a little bit here. And part of that, I think, that would help is bringing Mitch off the bench. And yeah, by the way, Mitch, his rebounding is absolutely ridiculous.
Just eight offensive rebounds in 14 fucking minutes. Like, what are you doing against this dude?
That Khalil Ware trying to like figure out Mitch in the glass was hilarious.
He like, his brain was breaking in real time. Like, he already has motor issues, and I feel like Khalil Ware just kind of quit after the third quarter. He was like, "Fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore."
I think Spo got sick of fucking Khalil Ware in that second half. I'll tell you that much.
I feel like Spo between Brunson, like if Brunson played this game between Brunson and fucking Mitch, he just hates this goddamn team. Like, he's just like, I can't figure this shit out. Like they try to, you can't even do prison ball against this team. Like, what the fuck?
Miami doesn't even play like prison ball anymore.
No, they play fast-paced prison ball. It's like Gen Z prison ball.
They're beautiful game. No, they're beautiful game merchants now.
Yeah, they adopted the style that the Grizzlies were adopting last year that John Morant hates with all his living being.
And one thing we should point out, obviously you give up 132. I don't think anybody's going to sit here and pretend the defense was amazing, but the stretch that really changed the game for the Knicks and got them back in the lead, got them a lead that they never really gave up, was Mike Brown going to zone at the end of the first half in that second quarter, and that slowed down Miami just enough to kind of get the Knicks back in that lead, and they never gave it up. And yeah, the zone wasn't perfect. You can tell that they're not used to running it, There were a lot of miscommunications, but it was a good curveball. And like, isn't that like that's exactly what we've been talking about like all for years, right? It's not
We're
that,
like we've always been like, why didn't Thibs ever throw a little zone out there to like fuck with some teams when they were like killing us or whatever?
yeah, it can just buy you like 3-4 minutes in a game. And sometimes that's all you need, right? It's like, oh, these 3-4 minutes actually won us the game. And yeah, like again, I'm not going to sit here and claim like some defensive masterclass by Mike Brown or that the defense was the reason we won, but that stretch when they first threw it in, that really like slowed down Miami for a while. And honestly, when Norm Powell was not in the game, the zone was great. Like I was not worried at all unless motherfucking Norm Powell. Thank you to the LA Clippers. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate your endeavors in helping fucking Miami get some second lease at life here. But when he wasn't on the floor, I didn't really give a shit about anybody that we were potentially leaving open. That fucking Pell Larson, him and Jovic, fuck those guys.
All the random white dudes.
Yeah, they're miserable, man. They're just like look, man. Some people like if I don't know who you are, just like as soon as I see you on the floor, I don't need to see you complaining about calls. Enough. All right.
You're not that important.
Yeah.
You're not bigger than the program.
Yeah. What other games happened this week that we did not cover since Sunday?
The Monday game, and that was against. Oh, the Tuesday game against the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies, yes, that was another interesting game. As we got to see John Morant and his miserable ass up close, and personal. Shout out to John Morant. He was basically wearing orange and blue, on Monday.
He was
wearing green. He was wearing green the next night when they played Boston.
John Morant was the other team.
He had 8 turnovers against us, by the way. Shout out to Jaren Jackson Jr., who also had 5 turnovers, who also looks like he is basically quitting on this team as well.
Yeah, Jaren Jackson Jr., he's a lucky man that John Morant's on his team. Otherwise, people would be noticing that he's playing like fucking ass, too.
Yeah, no, he's been absolutely dog shit. I was more scared of Cam Spencer and Vince Williams and Santi Aldama that game than those two guys. Like those guys were definitely putting a little bit more fear. And Jalen Wells too. He was shooting the shit out of the ball. What the hell is with the like all these guys that are like struggling from 3 to like start knocking down the ball? I mean, this has obviously been a trend forever against us, but like Jalen Wells and Anthony Black both struggling to shoot the 3 ball this season and absolutely lit us up both games. That we played those guys, but it didn't hurt us that much in the Grizzlies game, but the Magic game, it definitely hurt us that Anthony Black was lighting us up after he's shooting 28% from 3 on the season. So yeah.
I didn't want to
let guys get comfortable. The Knicks are not. They were better, I think, in stretches in this game. They were okay, but they're just like not. They're not meeting the ball high enough off the floor. And teams are getting into the paint and getting us scrambled a little bit too easily. That Memphis game too, I think the Knicks, like there was such a difference, I thought, between that game and tonight. And we gave up 132 tonight, and they gave up, 120 against Memphis? But I felt like tonight, Miami, I mean, they're actually good on offense, which is crazy to say. So it was a little bit more understandable, but I thought they managed the pace of this game a lot better than they did that Memphis game. And that Memphis game, the way they played it, I think it cost them that Orlando game in some ways too, because they just did not have any juice on the second night of a back-to-back. But tonight, I thought they managed it well, especially down the stretch of this game. The important thing was getting the win. I know you want the point differential. Some of the beat writers don't know that, but we do. And yeah, it was. I thought they managed the end of the game really well. All things considered, you don't have Brunson. OG is out. You're playing against a team that pushes tempo like crazy. I think was it Norm Powell hit that it was a deep 3, but he was wide fucking open, and Josh just watched him line it up and shoot it. I think Mike Brown called a timeout almost pretty soon after that, and if you watched it the rest of the way, they just did not leave Norm Powell. they did not leave him. And if he was shooting, they were like, all right, you can take some insane sidestep three, which you might make anyways, or you can drive, but we're not giving you any clean looks here just off the catch.
Why are the Knicks running up the score? Why are they so aggressive offensively while the time is running out? So weird.
Why does this company pay me?
So fucking weird.
Why is the court painted all these colors?
Why is there a giant trophy in the middle of the court? What's this cup thing that everyone's talking about?
What is the NBA? What a fucking dweeb, man.
You guys really think I'm a Pistons fan? You guys really think I'm a Pistons fan, bro?
Why are you getting so excited about the draft? Why are you feeling joy? Who's this Prince guy? Why is he frying me?
Yeah. Why do you like sports?
Stop being happy around me. I think Kate's trying to get better than Jalen Brunson. I promise. If Isaiah Stewart was healthy, they would have won the series.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
but yeah, that was a fun game, man. I felt like the first half of this game, I honestly was like, am I on drugs? Like, what the fuck am I even watching?
I felt like that for the whole game because, like, first the Cat first half, then you have Shamit going absolutely nuts in the second half. It's like, what the hell is going on here?
I mean, Josh Hart sauced up. Who was it? Was that Jaquez that he sauced up at the end of the first half?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a totally legal footwork there, not a travel, as far as I'm concerned.
Hilarious. We do have a super chat. I do want to get to it from Huck Frazier. No JB and OG refs benched Mitch, Cal, and Deuce struggled. Cat only 8 points in the second half, still dropped 140 in regulation. ShamWow, if they defend the three, they can beat anyone. This offense is definitely legit. Thank you for the super chat, Huck Frazier. That's been something that has definitely stuck out to me, that no matter who's on the court, this team has been able to generate offense at will. So that's been the most encouraging part. Defense is where you really want to see this team clean things up. So, yeah.
By the way, only 3 flavors of buffalo wings, guys. Lemon pepper doesn't count. Thank you, Stan Van Gundy, for that knowledge.
Dog, why does he keep talking about wings every fucking broadcast?
Why the fuck was he like begging people to vote for Norm Powell for All-Star? Like, can you relax, dude? Like, calm down.
He is like one of the weirdest announcers ever, and like he's always been like a little annoying on the broadcast before, but like I feel like the last couple of years he's like stepped it up to become like so bizarre.
He just, the shit that just gets him hot and bothered gets me fucking annoyed, because it's like, why the fuck are you going off with these random ass tangents? Why are we talking about like fucking?
Why are we talking about your man crush on Hugo Gonzalez from the Boston?
Or like,
who cares?
Or like Ian Eagle's daughter. Like, why are we talking about that shit, bro? Talk about the hoops, my guy. Like, you out here trying to talk, you trying to mac. Like, no, we're not trying to hear that.
Dog, like he was like begging for wings during like the Knicks Celtics broadcast a couple weeks ago. Like
facts, we know you hungry, dog. Just get it out your system.
Like, bro.
You don't give a couple of shit.
They have good concessions at MSG, and I know he doesn't have to pay for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, he clearly wants the Wingstop wings.
You think he eats like he pays for food? That's why he keeps commentating every year.
Cat tonight plus 13. He led the team. This is like, Cat is the most frustrating player, but that guy is just going to help you win minutes when he's on the floor, because you cannot leave him open. And he just so it just opens up the floor for everybody so much. He's such an enigma, and he will always be a frustrating player. But it's very, very hard for me to get too pissed about a lot of his negatives, because I think
you don't want to trade him for AD.
Yeah, no, I don't. And I just think focusing on it so much the way that a lot of people do is like, yeah, like I get it, but like, do you understand that like he's still helping you win 95% of the time? Like he's an overwhelmingly positive player despite his issues. You know, like it's a very weird conversation with him. But yeah, he was great tonight, man. I just can't say enough. You know, we were what? We were 11-6 last year without Brunson. I imagine we had Cat in all of those games, basically, minus the last game of the season, I would guess. You know, he's maybe the biggest reason why they're still able to be successful, win games when Brunson is out, despite having such a lack of ball handling and creation.
Yeah, no, he's definitely like an offensive machine when he definitely has his head on straight. There are those games where he doesn't, and it really shows. But yeah, no.
I think the problem is
this shit was so funny. I had to pull it up.
Like Stan was like you'd be so clearly rooting against us in certain moments. It's like, dude, relax. You're not on the Heat payroll anymore, man. You can relax.
Yeah, I'll just read the comment for anybody that's that is listening the next day and not watching on YouTube. Larry Israel said Stan just screaming for Miami to foul Mitch early in the fourth and get in the penalty. I don't even know what he was like, I would just foul him. And I'm like, dude, it's like 10, there was like 10:30 left in the fourth quarter. And I'm like, why would you just willingly put another team in the penalty that early? Like, you know who it worked out really well for, actually?
Not coaching anymore.
You know who it worked out really well for was Joe Mazzulla last year. That worked out really well for him. Maybe Stan should ask him how that went.
There's a reason why Stan's not coaching in the league anymore.
Yeah, because he can't. All that food around him is distracting when he's coaching.
Shout out to Shamit for that dunk on Ware, by the way, that we all forgot to mention. But
getting posterized by the dude who's doing photography at the U.S. Open is crazy, by the way.
Yo, that shit definitely got blocked and still like
went in,
popped up and in.
That was the most polite post I've ever seen, bro.
I know Ware was pissed.
That wasn't a post. That wasn't a poster. That was like a Polaroid. Like,
it's a poster for us.
Also, can we just talk like, Clarkson deserves. I'm so happy that he like got all of the unserious Utah basketball out of him after like the first couple of games of the season, because he's a really good passer, man. He really is not. I mean, he takes bad shots because at his heart he's just a chucker, but like he actually passes way more than I think he gets credit for, and I know that Mike Breen is very, very confused by it. But he was really good again tonight. I just thought there was that one sequence that ended up with Bridges hitting that three above the break to give us a 14-point lead. Clarkson and Shamit both made excellent extra passes to create that shot. And
yeah, that was a great sequence.
Those are that's kind of like the point, right? Is like, can we get a good shot? Can we turn a good shot into a great shot? And are guys willing to do that? And Clarkson was probably the guy that, to some degree, you might have been most concerned about, like having too much of a green light. But in some moments today, I even felt like he passed up on shots that I'm like, I kind of wanted you to take that one.
And I feel like this little stretch of no Jalen, no OG will really be good for guys like him and Shamit to really get into a groove offensively, because they'll have more minutes and they'll get more touches, and we'll see more performances. Not as quite as similar to this one, but we'll definitely see them definitely produce at higher levels than they will when those guys return. But it's definitely good for those guys to get in that rhythm now, so that way when those guys come back, it's smooth sailing, flowing, and they're contributing at a high level still.
Yeah. I'm just happy to see Jordan Clarkson win in every facet of life. I just love seeing that man shine.
Sound like Stan Van Gundy talking about Hugo Gonzalez.
Is that what you love watching him do?
He's fucking fine. What you want me to say, bro? You want me to lie? You want me to sugarcoat it? Yeah, bro, he's tatted up, and I kind of like the way he got his hair braided. Fuck you talking about? Like, you think I'm watching for basketball? Hell no, I'm watching for a Calvin Klein act. Like,
You and James Edwards, maybe.
please don't let me in with that nigga. Come on now.
What else do we have here? John Larry asks a great question of why did the Clippers just give Powell to Miami? Well, they wanted one Bradley Beal. They also wanted one John Collins.
And then
they got cute. They tried to get too cute.
Yeah.
They got greedy. That's what it's called. It's called greedy. And it came back to bite them in the ass because Bradley Beal is a fucking corpse.
I like that his agent had to put out that, like, Beal is expected to make a full recovery and he has no plans of retiring. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't be retiring either if I still had like fucking $5.6 million coming to me next year.
It's like, yeah, Bradley Beal's not retiring. Wow, shocker. He's gonna make a full recovery in this age of modern medicine. Wow, shocker. Had no idea that he would come back healthy from a hip surgery.
Did you like that Hart was still kind of like a space cadet today until he got pissed at the ref for like fucking up a out of bounds call, and then he was like, "Fuck this, I'm going all out now." I was like, the switch, like, it flipped like that. As soon as he started bitching to the ref, I was like, "Yeah, I think he's probably he'll be good here the rest of the way."
The funny thing about Josh Hart is, like, you look at his stats, it's like somehow he's a very good pull-up shooter, but he has like a temper problem and he hates the refs. And I'm just like, this guy's just like light-skinned American small Luka Doncic, who just does not realize he should have a green light more than he does, and doesn't take the threes that he should take. Instead of taking, he takes them off the catch, and it's like, no, dude, you fucking sway into all your shots when you take them off the catch. It's really bad. But yeah, for whatever reason, whenever he gets angry, he plays better. He's the.
I just think he's like, it almost feels like he has to, like, something has to, like,
set him
piss him off. Yeah, something has to, like, piss him off to, like,
motivate him.
Kind of get. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but he's one of these guys where, like, it feels like when he kind of just loses himself in the game, and isn't, like, thinking and is just kind of, like, playing free, and just the way this game was today, right, with, like, the tempo and everything, it also just felt like it suited him. Like, that's like kind of the game where you're like, yeah, this is where Josh makes sense because there's such a high volume of possessions. It's like the floor is just kind of scattered all over. Yeah, I don't know. It was just it was definitely good to see that, especially because I thought he was really bad against Orlando, and I thought he was kind of uninspiring, let's say, against Memphis also. But for him to have a game like that today, that was huge for them. They needed it, and he didn't start off great. I was kind of like, we're getting one of these Josh Hart games, huh? But shout out to that ref, man, for pissing him off.
Because, like, there was a play I actually tweeted about where he got backdoored, and I was like, man, Josh Hart's taking it backdoored, man. Like, that shit pissed me off because, like, there was so many times in the playoffs where he was getting cut behind and, like, people were scoring off him, and I was like, damn, are we about to get one of those games where, like, the Heat just, like, cut him up and, like, they are just scoring back and forth? But nah, he like you said, he bounced back after that, and that was positive to see. What else do we have here in the comments? Josh Hart also registered his 16th triple-double as a Knick, tying Richie Guerin for third most in franchise history. So Josh Hart's still climbing up the triple-double Knicks ladder right there.
No, nobody's happier about the fact he gets to play 32 minutes again than Josh Hart, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's probably geeked now that, like, OG and Brunson are sidelined just for a bit, so he can get back to chasing those triple doubles again.
Like, legitimately, I bet, like, as soon as he saw OG go down, he's like, I'm playing 33, boys. Oh, we're so back. He could play the best defense of his life now.
All right, let's see what else we have here. Larry Israel He says Mitch is the answer to what happens when you combine preternatural or preternatural
Preternatural.
preternatural instinct
This
with
fucking
rare
guy's teaching
size.
our next generation, man.
I'm sorry, I don't teach my children, my 4-year-olds, about preternatural instinct. That's not
Get
something
them
that
to
maybe
lock
you
in,
should.
bro.
that's not something
Yeah.
that comes up in our curriculum. I'm sorry.
Why don't you
can
tell everybody what? Why don't you tell everybody in the audience here what one of your kids did today?
Can't give us an answer?
They coughed so hard that they farted.
That's
It was
real, bro.
hilarious. It
That's
was
real.
hilarious. It was hilarious.
Did you tell them to lock in after?
It was during nap time.
Okay, lock in.
Did you dap him up?
No, what the hell?
Hey, bro, me too.
We've all been there.
Shit
Oh my
happens.
God.
By the way, it's great, right? The Knicks win. We don't play the rest of the weekend. We can just like
Snap
concern
it up.
troll everybody else. It's great.
Yeah,
I'm watching Grizzlies games with extreme caution.
I'm just waiting for the trade to happen. I don't know who's gonna do it, but yeah.
It's gonna be special.
John Leary asks, when will Yabu be good?
I think he's getting there.
Yeah.
It's bits and spurts, but the thing is with him at the 5, it's just that those lineups are not good. They don't have the wings, especially without OG, for that to kind of be functional.
I think now with OG out, do we see him play more of the 4 now, a little bit more?
He's
and
gonna
that
have
gets him
to.
into the rhythm.
He has to.
Like the
I feel like he's gonna be
today,
more of a part of the rotation now that OG's
because the
not here.
matchup today was like it kind of was fine that we didn't have a true 4, right? That you could like play hard at the 4 or whatever bridges at the 4 and just kind of get by with it. But when you play a bigger team, I think you're gonna want that at least the option to kind of play double big, and he's the only one of these guys that. I mean, I guess obviously Cat plays the 4 too, but you need both in your kind of toolkit and our toolbox. Sorry, and yeah, I think he's starting to move a little bit better. He definitely looks like he's in better shape. But I don't blame Mike Brown entirely for not giving him more burn right now because, like, you have to earn that, and Yabu has to earn his minutes back. I'm sure that they were. They didn't pay him the most money they could pay anybody this offseason to not have a real role off the bench. But, he did not come in top shape, and he struggled a bit, I think, adapting into the system and, with new teammates and stuff. So it's up to him to kind of earn those minutes back. And I'm cool with Mike Brown kind of slow rolling it right now.
Slow rolling the rotisserie chicken or the rotisserie pig.
What?
Yabu says because he's big. It was a fat joke. It was a multi-layered fat joke.
This is what you're teaching the youth, bro?
No.
Multi-layered fat jokes?
I'm teaching them multi-layered ways to...
Crayon eating?
No.
Tyrese, how hard is it to not get fat in Texas? And are you sympathetic are you sympathetic to AD struggles?
Yes, I am. I understand the power of Whataburger. I don't like it, but I understand the power of Whataburger. And as a Texaner, especially in San Antonio,
a Texaner?
That sounds like a slur. That definitely sounds like a slur.
As a Texan, native Texan, born and raised. No, I'm not. But yeah, there's definitely, especially in San Antonio, a lot of bigger individuals out here. I think Charles Barkley had talked about this at one point. There are big old individuals out here in Texas, especially in San Antonio. And San Antonio's not too far from Dallas. Take a flight, they're right there. Yeah. AD has fucking belly when he goes up and down the court. That's just...
Bro, it's so funny that they traded Luka because he was out of shape.
And then here comes AD getting all chunky.
AD signed that extension, and he was like, yeah, I'm just doing whatever the fuck I want now.
Oh, man. Jordan Bub says that Ian Begley says Josh Hart went 4 for 4 on 50 balls in addition to his triple double, so he gets defensive player of the game tonight. Mike Brown says that is I'm sorry, that's some BS.
Well, Mikal was going to get it 2 games. He was going to get it 2 games in a row. That's the problem.
You know Mikal. You think Mikal's tight?
Yeah, probably a little.
Yeah, he's like
you think
smidge. He got 9 stocks tonight. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't get defensive player of the game. It's because this guy got a triple double and he
Josh Hart,
he's on loose balls.
But do you think he's actually mad, or do you think he's like? You remember when he like filmed that thing with for Chipotle with Josh Hart, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I would still like to be on your team," and Josh was just shitting on him the whole time.
That's the thing that broke that was the straw that broke the camel's back with Nets fans. They were like, "Fuck this guy, get him out of here, man."
All 6 of them. They won the first half today, so good for them.
That's great for them. Mike Brown credited Rick Brunson for running the offense through Karl Anthony Towns in the first half. My freaking staff is unbelievable.
Take that, Tibbs.
You know that like Mike Brown is just making shit up right now. Yeah,
it's a shit on
Rick
Tibbs.
Brunson. yeah, Rick Brunson. Just fucking what an
love that guy. That guy's such a genius.
Yeah,
my bro coaches like he runs like a fucking Silicon Valley staff, just like random ass hyping up for no reason. You know good and hell well Rick Brunson didn't do shit this game. Why is Rick Brunson getting gas?
Rick
He's got to gas up one Brunson because the other Brunson's hurt.
Rick Brunson told
100%. Is he gonna have like assistant coach of the game soon?
What do you get? You get like a clipboard and a water cup.
In a lanyard.
He'll get like a really nice pair of non-prescription glasses too. They get the rock.
Oh my gosh.
Yo.
Oh shit!
That's the funniest thing ever.
But I don't know. Like, it's a lot of this stuff is kind of corny that he does, and it's cheesy or whatever.
But it keeps morale up.
Well, I also just think they needed this. They needed a different energy and vibe. Like, I'm not even like because I don't actually think this is a knock on Tibbs. Really, like that's just how he coaches. There's a value to like, yeah. There's a value to like taking everything seriously for sure. Like I don't. That to me was definitely valuable in establishing something with New York, right? Like the organization had no foundation prior to Tibbs coming. So like, I think that kind of mindset he instills has value for sure. But at some point, like, these guys they know they're what they're here to do, right? Like it's obvious that this team thinks they can win a championship, that is the goal. But like you have to make the regular season worth something, like make these guys feel like they're playing towards something and for it to be fun. And I think like, you can definitely feel that these guys are playing as if like there is the challenge of learning a new system, playing a new system, getting ingrained in it, all that stuff. Like, I think that's really good for them. And because you're working on different things, different lineups, different combinations, changing guys' roles, throwing shit out there like zone and stuff like that. It's like a challenge for them. And I think they need those challenges internally to push themselves. And obviously also to hopefully develop all the, the counters and things that you need to win a championship. So I really like, it can be cheesy a little bit and you might be like, this is so over the top. But I think they just needed a different vibe really badly because, you just need different things at different points in like where your team is. And I think that this was, again, you're not going to know for sure 12 games into the first season, but it feels like they're responding and that this is good for them as a group.
Mikal Bridges is fucking getting stocks like he's back in Prime Phoenix. I think he just needs a bald black guy to be his coach to unlock the best version of him.
As someone once said, these niggas need a nigga.
The niggas do need a nigga. I told you Mikal Bridges was in that fucking team meeting at the end of the season. And he just went into Tibbs right there. It was like him. He did it. Him. he took the joy away from basketball. Like Mikal's a cornball, so now that he gets to be around another cornball, I feel like him and Mike Brown are just like fucking squealing at each other, talking about like bullshit about like the Rams or whatever, but like,
Yeah, why the fuck is he a Rams fan, dude?
I
Bridges?
don't. That's so
Bridges is
lame.
weird. He's a Rams fan, a Phillies fan. What else is he?
He likes Philly everything else aside from fucking Rams.
So weird. What a weird guy.
That's my weird guy though.
Mike Brown called today's game a glorified pickup game with good spacing. Fun for the fans. He said he got that line from Leon Rose.
It's so hilarious.
This is what I'm saying. Like, there's no way Leon said that shit.
You think he's giving Leon good props for a good joke or something?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Do you really believe that fucking Leon Rose said that shit, or that fucking Rick Brunson came up with any part of the game plan today?
I believe Leon Rose probably said some shit. I wouldn't be surprised.
I believe Leon probably said that this game was fun for the fans. I don't know if he made up the pickup game with good spacing.
If anybody would have said that shit, I could believe like Wes saying that shit.
Yeah, that sounds more like Wes.
I feel like Wes probably had his shirt off in the fucking suite talking about Landry.
I need Mike Brown to drop some random thing to credit like James Dolan for now. That would complete this post game.
You know, James Dolan, thank you for this court that allowed Landry Shamet to have the best game of his life.
Yeah,
Oh
actually, Mr. Dolan was telling me to run some corner actions for Landry. So, chat, thank you to Mr. Dolan for that advice.
Mr. Dolan told me that Landry's gonna have a big night, and he said I felt like Landry's gonna go for 30 tonight.
No, it was like the LeBron meme. It's like the LeBron meme. He was like, "Yeah, Mr. Dolan told me that he just had a feeling tonight." He's like, "I told my boys." 70.
That's hilarious.
He's like, I told my boys 30 from Shamet.
John Leary says no further update on OG postgame from the Knicks, who said they'll see how he is tomorrow. So
we're good, bro. Shamet is here. We're good, bro.
Yeah, we're take your time, bud.
Minimum 10 games missed from OG.
I mean, honestly, we might need to start maybe we should canvass the league, see what OG's trade value is, see what Brunson's trade value is.
For sure.
I need Jordan Clarkson bringing us to the promised land. I don't even want to see OG in the float. Fuck that. OG doesn't even get a charity ring. I don't want to see him on the float. Let Landry Shamet hold that fucking trophy.
If I was a Heat fan, I would have probably been going fucking nuts tonight.
Bullshit,
dog.
Who the fuck is Drew Smith, bro? Like real shit.
This is how we feel when other teams have like Anthony Black and like fucking Jalen Wells hitting all them threes on us. So
this is like when Gabe Vincent was literally only good for 6 games against the Knicks.
This is our revenge. Sadly, it had to come in the regular season. I'll take it, but hopefully we can get performances like this in the playoffs from our role players, because that's what's always been happening to us. So
yeah, Wiggins was fucking awful tonight. By the way, he was terrible.
Yeah, no, he's definitely seen better nights.
Yeah. Paul Larson, the Hooper.
Brown on Shamet and his trust in him. All right, here we got a new Brown quote. As a new coach, you watched the tape from last year. I saw he shot almost 40% from 3. You feel him defensively. He plays his behind off.
Jesus Christ, are you talking about his performance? Or are you trying to like rizz him up? What the fuck, Brown?
I get what he's saying. Like, I mean, Shamet didn't play much last year. In the playoffs, he definitely played. He finally was able to show something when Thibs was absolutely desperate. He was like, all right, I need something.
We weren't even going to bring him back until James Dolan told us he thought it'd be a good idea.
James Dolan looked at me and said, Mike, have you seen Landry around? And I told James, no, sir. He's not.
No, sir.
He's not signed. But he's like, bring me Landry. We signed Garrison Matthews. Bring me Landry. Also, Garrison Matthews not doing that shit. Fuck y'all.
Have you looked at this Miami fucking box score tonight?
Yeah. It's
fucking Fontecchio played 15 minutes. He got 7 threes up. This
That's
guy,
ridiculous.
3% from three.
Their offense is actually ridiculous.
I don't even know what I just like crazy watching them. I don't even understand what the hell is going on. Davion Mitchell apparently has fucking juice now, which is insane. He had 10 assists tonight. I don't even remember that shit.
11-1 assist to turnover.
Dog, Jaime Jaquez almost had a fucking triple-double, dog. Off the bench.
You know who did have a triple-double off the bench, though?
Josh
Hart.
Yeah, but you know that I think Hart took it personal because fucking Jaquez destroyed him in that game a couple weeks ago in Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely lit him up. I mean, he carved him in that game. So feel like Josh was like, no, that's my thing. I do that. I'm the weird wing guy off the bench that like
dog
does things.
This video of Mike Brown talking about Mitchell Robinson is fucking hilarious, bro. Have y'all seen it?
No,
not yet.
Dog, he's geeked over Mitchell Robinson.
Aren't we all?
He's yo. No, this video is hilarious. He said, freaking Mitch Robinson. Oh my God. 8 freaking offensive rebounds. Way to go, Mitch.
Keep it in your pants. Dude, Mike Brown is just like.
He's hilarious.
I think he's just like legitimately happy he's not coaching in Sacramento anymore.
Dog, like, look at Sacramento. Look at Sacramento, bro. They're starting Precious Achiuwa with like 3 non-shooters.
They're starting Russ now. Like,
dog, that is basketball. Like, that's like the 7 deadly sins of basketball, like on that court.
That's 5 in.
The Knicks had 140.7 offensive rating tonight with Landry Shamet on the floor.
That's crazy.
How special is Landry Shamet, dog?
Landry Shamet offensive MVP votes soon.
I don't even know who Dante DiVincenzo is.
Landry Shamet is going to be the new Nick that everyone fawns over now.
We got Steve Novak and J.R. Smith back, baby. Let's go.
Jordan Clarkson and Landry Shamet. The Shamet jersey might have to get purchased now.
It's legit crazy, like how little Shamet played for most of last season. I can't believe it.
We could have used so much of his like shooting and even his defense. I mean, you saw it in the playoff games. In the playoff games that he did play, like he was able to provide, even when he wasn't shooting that well, he was able to still provide like a defensive intensity that mattered in that series.
I mean, he's willing to mix it up. You know, it's all you can ask for. He's going to get overpowered at times. We know that, but like, you know, he puts his body in front of guys. He's willing to take hits. Like, that's all you can ask for from him. I thought he was great. I mean, the offense, it's obvious, right, how good he was on offense. But even defensively, I just thought he battled super hard tonight. And in general, like, I've never had an issue with his defensive effort at all.
Yeah, I think he never cheats you on effort. I think he's always trying to make the right play defensively. I think he can guard up a little bit stronger than I think his body type would allow you to think. Plus, he always just like he competes. He tries to get the crowd into it, which is nice as a fan watching. Jersey purchase potentially. I think it's on the table.
Might be. I mean, I already purchased the Jordan Clarkson.
One of us.
He's got that J.R. Smith type of energy that we've all been wanting as fans off the bench for years. Speaking of guys off the bench, Jordan Bubb says only 4 Knicks in 80 seasons have had triple doubles off the bench. Ray Williams in 1979, Mark Jackson in 1991, Emmanuel Quickley in 2022, and now Josh Hart joining that group of Knicks.
Who's Emmanuel Quickley?
Don't do that.
I've never heard of that name before.
Don't do that.
It's a terrible bit. It's probably the worst bit you have.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't even joke about that.
Also, Josh Hart has never had a triple double off the bench before for us.
No, he didn't.
Because he's always had them. He's been starting every single fucking game because of Tom Thibodeau.
His first one, he came when he was starting.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, good for him.
He almost had another 10-10-10 one until that last fucking shot.
Let's see. What else? There was another thing here that I saw about a stat here that I wanted to bring up. Oh, this is such an interesting stat. It's so specific. I just saw it on the timeline from StatMuse, and Jordan Bub also brought it up here. Mikal Bridges versus Miami: 7 steals, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. The first Knicks since Dennis Smith Jr. to reach these numbers. That's such a bizarre poll. That's so specific and so.
The way that Tyrese, what Tyrese said about Emmanuel quickly, that actually applies to this. We don't need to.
Yeah, we don't need to remember Dennis Smith Jr. highlights.
Dog, this is such an insane poll, though. Like, what? This is so specific.
I just saw the mic, bro.
Dog, he's so geeked over Mitch, bro.
Dude, that's not geek. That's coke. That's not a sober thought of that man's mind.
Oh no, that was like I don't know. I think that's like that was an important game for them to win. I think because one thing you have to give Tom Thibodeau a ton of credit for, and this is like weirdly the most frustrating thing about him, is he always did his best work when like there was injuries. Like I feel like we were always kind of like,
yes,
that was when Tibbs would just be like, all right, fine, fuck it, I'll coach for real now. So like, you know, this was obviously they're shorthanded. You lose OG really early in the game, anyways. Mm-hmm. This was just, I feel like it was an important win for them to get, right? Miami had kind of punked them in some ways a couple of weeks ago, too. So, you know, winning that game shorthanded and overcoming a lot and just kind of like fighting, because you had to fight for 48 minutes to get that win. Miami was not going to go away. Yeah, it was really, really good. And I think that's like kind of an important, I don't want to say landmark game, but just kind of like a nice little, okay, like, see, like if you guys do the things I want you to do, even without Brunson, even without OG, we can light teams up and we can get quality shots and we can own the glass and all these type of things. You know, it helps you kind of like get buy-in to your program really and get that buy-in from players. So, yeah, man, what a great win. It was just a fun fucking game that felt like, I can't believe that game was only 2.5 hours, because I felt like it was, it just didn't stop the entire time. Like the Knicks looked like they weren't going to score at all to start the game, and then they just didn't stop scoring the rest of the game.
I tweeted within like the first couple of minutes, I was like, woof, this game is going to be ugly. And then it wasn't.
I know a beat writer that gleefully tweeted out about how the Knicks offense
struggling in all caps. Struggling, all caps.
But remember, I don't root for the Pistons though. I
just can't believe the Knicks are running up the score at the end, man. It's just so lame.
So weird.
Have you seen that Kate Cunningham guy?
So bizarre.
What are your thoughts on deep dish pizza?
Oh, there we go. There, good. Kid Kuro gives us the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Says game was sick. I wanted this get back game against the Heat bad. Sucks that Brunson and now OG are out, but still overcoming these setbacks and winning is amazing to see. Heater ass, go Knicks. The Heat being good to start the season has been so annoying because it's given a lot of their fans on Twitter the gall to talk shit, and it's like, you guys are not even supposed to be here. Like, just like appreciate being sat at the table, because you're gonna be quickly removed anyways when like actual reality sets in.
My biggest concern with this is some stupid GM is going to buy into the numbers that one of these bums is putting up and make a stupid trade with Miami. That's my main concern.
Like which team?
The Clippers.
I mean, it's more like what player is good that could be available, but like, I don't know.
Keon Ellis.
Yeah. But I was thinking,
he is such a player that goes to the Heat and like becomes so much more fucking annoying. Oh my god.
They'll give him like Drew Smith and a fucking second round pick.
I really think that
Scott Perry would do it too.
The Knicks need.
He's so brain dead.
The Knicks need another wing, I think, for sure, but it's hard for me to not kind of Like, can you get another wing with the kind of money and resources that you have available in trades? I'm not sure. I do think you can get Keon Ellis, and I don't know. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. Like, Keon Ellis, if nothing else, just gives you another real live body that is a
Keon Ellis,
quality.
Mike Brown reunion. Let's go.
Yeah, and he's a legit rotation player, right? He's not. I'm not saying he's a stud or he's perfect, but he's a guy you can put on the floor, and give you solid quality minutes.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I know you mentioned on Twitter, of course, if Dallas decides to do a fire sale of some sort, you would like to see them try to acquire one of Najee Marshall and or Max Christie.
Yeah, I mean, I have some theories and thoughts, but I will. I'm not going to ruin a good night by talking about potential trades right now. So,
Tay 212 Jordan, this shit going up. Clarkson, love it.
yeah, he's impressed me, man. I feel like he is trying to like not chuck too much, but I'm also like,
some moments you need to chuck. The chucking is
needed. Great game for him today, man. He had 24 points. He had 5 rebounds. He had 4 offensive rebounds. Fucking out of nowhere. 9 of 11 from free throw line. He had chipped in with 3 assists.
Never forget.
Knicks had 32 assists tonight. They went 21 of 53 from 3. So this is 2 games after they set their franchise mark, right, for 55 attempts in a game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Mike Brown, he's I know that there was a lot of conversation about, well, can this team really even produce that many threes without more guys that can create? And like, yeah, I don't know, man. I think I've seen enough that wherever this number ends up landing of how many threes they attempt, it is very obvious that they did not maximize the pieces they had at their disposal last season.
Oh yeah, for 1,000%. Jordan Bub brings up here that Mike Brown said that they hadn't worked on the zone that they used today, called it on the fly.
How special
looked
is
like
Mike
it.
Brown?
Looked like it. But
It's crazy.
They're NBA players. Everybody's played zone growing up.
Yeah.
It wasn't clean. They definitely fucked up things, but this is the point. Like, you have to experiment. You got to try shit, and you won't know if something can work or how it can improve until you actually give it a chance. So good on him for kind of taking that opportunity.
John Larry has this quote here from Shamit. I think these fans know I love them. I'll say that until I'm blue in the face. I love it. Love the energy every night. Shamit on Knicks fans.
You're flattering me, dog.
Yeah, no. Shamit's definitely become sort of a Knicks fan favorite, Knicks folk hero, as I like to say.
He can maybe do commentary in 15 years when he retires.
Hey, I mean, Steve Novak is doing it, so
please get Steve Novak out the booth.
Hey, Steve's all right.
No, he's not.
He's fine.
Unfortunately,
he's fine. He as long as he's better than Wally, that's all you need to be.
I don't know, man.
Keep Wally as far away from the booth as possible. Keep Steve Novak there. I don't care.
Again, how the hell did Wally get in the booth? He's never been a Knick.
He's from Long Island, and him and James Dolan probably have similar political interests.
Not gonna make that joke. I'll make it offline.
I thought, can we get Ian Eagle like a better co-commentator, please?
He's stuck with Stan, unfortunately. That's the duo since TNT. It's brutal. It's brutal.
Fucking awful.
Ian Eagle deserves much better than Stan Van Gundy as his broadcasting partner. Guy's fucking talking about wings on the fucking broadcast, man. Go to a fucking room and eat them shits, man.
Buffalo wings.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry. Like, there are more than 3 kinds of wings. Get the fuck out of my face, bro.
You ever have some fucking like?
He's a simple fat man. Okay, he likes the 3 basic flavors, and that's it.
Let's get some barbecue, bro. Like,
But are the Pistons just like never going to lose again? Is that what's happening here?
They didn't even have Cade or like basically any of their like actual NBA players.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy what they're doing right now. Whatever. The
When do
regression to the means.
When do we play them? That's what I want to know. When do we play them?
I think it's coming up actually.
Really? Oh man, I hope Brunson's back for that.
Of course, OG is fucking hurt now.
Yeah.
Loser.
Yeah.
Get this fucking bum off my team, bro.
It's time for the trade, bro. Oh, never mind. It's not coming up until January. I thought it was sooner than that.
Kid Cura also says Scott Perry owes us a favor. He needs to stop playing and send us Keon Ellis or Keegan Murray.
You could keep Keegan Murray with that.
I am good on Keegan Murray, especially with that new contract that he just got. Like, I am so good on that.
I would take Keegan Murray.
Really?
But he's like basically, yeah, I think he's good. Yeah, get anybody out of that Sacramento. Don't judge these guys on what they're doing in Sacramento.
I guess that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I had no problem with that until he fucking made all that goddamn money. He also hasn't played yet this season.
I just don't think that. I think that contract's fine, bro. He's a wing that can shoot and plays defense. Like, yeah, they're gonna get $30 million.
I mean, he hasn't been able to shoot for a bit now.
That's get him out of Sacramento. He'll be fine. He will fix his shot here. Mike Brown got us.
Man, what the fuck is Sacramento cooking, man? Fucking shit stew.
Shit. The cooking bullshit for the cooking.
I want to get to this really legitimate comment.
It's not an AI bot.
Yeah, from Dwayne Richards. Definitely a diehard Knicks fan here. Y'all beat a team that don't got their players, and Knicks only miss Brunson, Tyler, and Bam out. Only miss Brunson. By the way, just Brunson.
My nigga, you look like a meerkat. Real shit.
The Knicks are only missing an All NBA guard, and they're
all defensive forward.
Yeah, but yeah,
a potential defensive player, a person that could have been defensive player of the year.
I would say we could just generously say both teams were equally
missing players,
equally short. Let's call it, if we want to be generous. And the Knicks still won, so that's tough. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you for the comment. Please leave us a super chat if you want.
Are we sure that Tyler Hero being out is
a bad thing?
A bad thing for the Heat? Like, are we sure it's not a good thing? They seem to be pretty good.
This guy's really dropping some gems in the comments here.
Oh man, we haven't seen those before.
Chitterlings.
Tay 212. Sacramento cooking chitter.
It's worse than that.
Yeah, damn.
I would be so pissed if I was a fan of that team. I'm like, what is the point of anything we're doing this season?
They had the beam team and then automatically like fell off after that.
Yeah, because they fired the good coach.
Yeah. So let's look ahead to see who the Knicks have this upcoming week. We have the Heat once again in Miami on Monday. Then we play the Mavericks. Wow. All right, we're going out west. Mavericks on Wednesday. We should be able to hopefully take care of business there, as the Mavericks are currently going through lots of changes. And then no game on Friday. On Saturday, we play the Magic once again in Orlando. So that is the week ahead. Miami,
bro,
Dallas,
the Clippers are in hell, bro.
They're in overtime with the Mavericks.
That's so weird. They make us go to Miami, and then we have to go to Dallas, and then we have to go back to fucking Florida. Why?
Yes. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Just keep us in Florida and then send us out to West. Like, what? But yeah, that's the week ahead. Thoughts on those 3 games coming up?
I would like if the Knicks go 2-1 in this stretch. I think this is a tough stretch. I kind of feel like they're going to be cautious, and they should be cautious with Brunson. Wow, Brunson.
Brunson. Nice.
Brunson. The Brunson. I think they should be cautious with him. I would not mind not bringing him back against fucking Orlando. I'll tell you that much. I'm very cool with not having him against Orlando. I don't need to see Jalen Suggs try to fucking, run, blitz him, fucking, and think he's like, Micah Parsons or something. Yeah, and OG's he's not playing this week. I think we can safely say that.
Yeah, no, I think he's. I think with hamstring injuries, I mean, we've seen a lot of these guys recently get those hamstring injuries, and Jalen Green's the perfect example. He came back from a hamstring injury, re-injured it, and now he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks after he was already out like 4 weeks to start the season. So I think the Knicks are probably going to be very cautious with him as well. And we know that he's had hamstring strains before, famously in the Indiana series a couple years ago, where he attempted to come back and was walking with the most serious limp I've ever seen in my life.
I still go back and watch his little celebration after he hits the three.
Dog.
That shit is so funny. He's like trying to celebrate, but then he realizes like he can't actually move.
Dog. Him trying to run was like the most like pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life, but so valiant from him for trying to.
You gotta give him respect. He went 2 for 2.
Yeah, and then he was done. He was done, and then the Knicks got fucking blitzed. But yeah, I think the Knicks will definitely be cautious with both of these guys, as we know they they are very important to this team's success, especially later on in the year. So definitely everyone get used to more Shamet and Clarkson hoops.
I have a take. I think with however long Brunson's out, however long OG's out, I really think he needs to maybe I would like to see him give Diawara a chance. Let's put it that way. I think that they could use another body on the wing. Again, like this matchup tonight, Miami just doesn't have the kind of like big wings that that are totally gonna give you issues in this matchup. We were able to kind of overpower them physically inside, especially offensively on the glass and stuff. But I do think they Orlando and teams like that, like they could use another big body, and I just think that they need to give him,
especially Orlando.
I would at least like to give him like 5 minutes. Let's just see. Let's see what it looks like. If it's terrible, fine, put him back on the bench. But I would like to see him get an opportunity. That I'll say that much.
Tyrese, your thoughts on the upcoming week?
I mean, again, I think the travel is stupid. I want to see AD jiggle on my screen in real time.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. That sounded way crazier than I thought it was going to sound when I fucking said that out loud. Anyway,
whoa.
My fault. Anyway. You know what? Yeah, no more thoughts from me. I'm good. I'm going to just take the TO.
So you want to see AD jiggle?
That was really not even the intention, but I'm like, at this point, man, I can't.
80 makes it move for you?
No! Please do not misappropriate my love for Jordan Clarkson to Anthony fucking Davis. That's disrespectful.
Oh my god.
Oh, the unibrow does it for you, huh?
Chill.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay. You know what?
I'm surprised you didn't go to the Spurs game tonight.
Hell no. The Knicks are on.
Respect.
Don't it? Yeah.
Have
you seen stuff before?
Once, but I haven't seen him in a bit.
I saw him at All-Star Weekend in 2014. And I just remember like his pregame routine. I mean, it's not like I'm breaking ground here, but it is actually, if you get a chance to go see a game he's playing in, you just got to go there early to watch the pregame routine. That shit is absolutely ridiculous.
I need to go see Braun later, and then obviously when the Knicks come to town.
That old man ain't playing anymore, bro.
Boy, that's the GOAT right there, bro. Please don't disrespect the GOAT. Okay.
He ain't playing no more.
Yeah.
Chill. He coming back. He bringing the milk.
For
he
what?
Back.
For what? He's gonna be a good role man this year.
Damn, bro. Please.
He's not gonna make a big stink.
Yeah, I think he could give that. Like, if he can just be like a really good screen setter, I think he could give them something.
LeBron playing the Boris Diaw role. How about that?
Oh shit.
But yeah, I don't know. This week will be interesting. I don't mind if Brunson and OG miss some time here, just because obviously you'd prefer they're healthy, but I think you'll just, we should learn plenty about Mike Brown in this stretch now. How does he deal with these guys being shorthanded? How does he use the roster? I liked him getting a little creative today defensively, right? Like we already talked about the zone. So I'm interested to see if there's more stuff coming in that sense too. Yeah,
no, for sure. And it gives other guys to get a chance to get in rhythm. Like we saw Cat today, he was able to get himself into rhythm offensively.
I feel like we didn't even talk about Cat today.
I know Cat had one of the most crazy first halves we've seen in a minute in a New York Knicks jersey. The shooting was absolutely crazy.
Self pass was nice.
Yeah, I'm glad the refs, gave us that, said that someone tipped it, even though no one clearly touched it besides Cat. But yeah, I'll take it. But yeah,
they owed us a couple anyway.
Oh hell yeah, they definitely did. But yeah, no, he had a great game. And hopefully he can continue to keep himself in this rhythm offensively.
Yeah. Time for me to go to bed, bro. Yeah.
Dog.
Jason Araval says everything looks good to Tyrese at this late hour. I know. About to hit up AD. You up?
All right.
How did Pops like the game today, Tyrese?
He was a very, very big fan of Landry Shaman. He's like that. So my dad, he's like that Shaman boy. He play hard, boy. He give energy, boy. And yeah, that's what the Knicks need, man. He fucking hates Jordan Clarkson. He's just like, why are you shooting the ball for?
He probably hates Jordan Clarkson because he's heard you fucking talk about him.
Yeah. But then he's like, look at Josh. He's like, look at Josh Hart. He plays so hard. He offensive rebounding. Where's the offensive rebounding? Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, boy. Yeah. I need to record my dad talking one of these games that just had to fucking go.
You didn't know the game was on Prime, right?
No, he didn't know the game was on Prime. I was like, hey, the game's on Prime. And he's like, K. I'm like, who the fuck is teaching you K, bro? You better say okay. You're 60. Chill.
Yo.
My dad messaged like a 6'7" joke the other day. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
God, that would legitimately break my brain if my parents ever did that.
Oh shit.
All right.
Land Sanity was great tonight. It's a good one.
Hey, I mean, that might be the start of it. This might be the start of it. Short-handed team.
The way that Josh Hart at times rewarded Tibbs, it's like that's what Shamet, Shamet's rewarding the faith that Mike Brown's putting into him. So that's it's good to see.
Yep. All right. I think that's it for tonight. I think we covered pretty much everything. Next show will probably be after the Magic game on Saturday, most likely.
Yeah, should be.
I will most likely be free. But yeah, shout out to everyone that tuned in. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And once again, thank you to FanDuel for sponsoring. I made sure to place plenty of bets on FanDuel today, a lot of which have not cashed. One, in fact,
8-1 against the spread at home. You heard it here.
One, in fact, due to Mikal Bridges passing to guys and them all bricking his shots like he was bricking his shots. But yeah, we go again for the next game.
I'll just say I think I could live with more studio segments with Taylor Rooks and whoever the fuck else is there. I'm cool with that. I'd be cool with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real shit. give me Taylor Rooks and Cassidy Hubbard with their own show. And I'm the only man in the audience.
Dog.
You and John Morant.
Hell no, I'm not sharing.
Sharing. Dog, I need this Clippers Mavericks game to go to double overtime just for the sake of it.
That's so nasty, bro.
Dog, I need to see the Clippers suffer.
Yeah, fucking Samson here. He's like, I just need to watch Ivica Zubac for another 5 minutes.
I need to see James Harden try to save a team from themselves.
I know this. James Harden is actually like, it's kind of funny the rep he has because he actually plays games. Like he doesn't miss games.
Yeah.
He
just sucks in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But he's always there. All right. Shout out to everyone. Everyone enjoy the rest of your weekend. We have no Knicks basketball until Monday. So, enjoy football, whatever other sport that you want to enjoy this weekend.
We're not enjoying football.
Not in New York, we aren't.
We are not watching Jameis Winston. We're gonna enjoy our Sunday.
Oh yeah, no, I'm doing report cards this week. I'm not watching any other sports. But everyone else, make sure you enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will see you guys next Saturday to recap the week that was in Knicks land. Everyone enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a good night. Peace.